Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is me trying the DotMod. I thought I had recorded my voice while I was doing this. Apparently I didn't, so just gonna do this voiceover. As you see here, I am trying to stop those subs as you see up there. I think I was supposed to be patrolling the area I'm in, this green area, so yeah, using DotMod, this is new to me. I didn't even do any testing, so let's see what we got. Alright, so I paused it. I am doing my due diligence by patrolling this area. Once again, this is 1984, and I am in the Los Angeles class attack sub, and good gracious, there's a lot of subs coming this way. So we are going into combat, and I really wish that this would have recorded. But anyway, enough about that.
Contact bearing 244, designated Sierra 1.
At this point, the interface looks completely different, but yet the same. Everything is, I don't have to pretty much relearn everything, but it is like visually something that I have to get used to.
Sonar new contact bearing 151, designated Sierra 2.
Now the one thing, if anyone can tell me on the conditions, I think that's in meters, and I would like it back in feet. Especially with the callouts being in feet, I get a little confused going back and forth, but I actually like this interface better. You know, it takes a little bit more getting used to, and I mean, it's just a better look. That the one thing I had to get used to is when I finally, as you'll see here, when I find a match. Normally, if it's enemy, it will be red. On here, I think it turns blue, if I remember correctly. Matter of fact, let's see here.
Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Right, so before DotMod, that would have been a red mark on this map. It's blue here, but once again, getting used to it.
Come right to 235, helm I.
And actually looking at the distance is a little easier on here as well. And as usual, I'm trying to figure out what is around me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this type of stuff. I'll keep it coming, but I want to say thanks for telling me to get into the DotMod. I wanted to kind of learn the vanilla.
Sonar Sierra 1
first,
is classified as merchant.
You know, it is what it is. Now, in the vanilla, I think the total array, which the physical model is not, it's not modeled in here. As you see on this one, you see the total array coming out. That's a nice touch, and I actually deploy it and can retract it. In the vanilla game, I would just slow and run the ship ultra quiet to basically deploy it automatically, but let's see if I can be successful in what I need to do.
Helm, steady course. Sonar Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
I think that one I had already classified as a merchant ship. So
Come left to 136, helm I.
in here. I'm trying to get around to get in a better position. Think that was my thinking when I was doing this. I don't know why my mic wasn't recording. But using DotMod, I also found out some things about speed and firing torpedoes the hard way.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
And that is away.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
So I think I sped up time on here. I can't really see. And also with the DotMod, it's a little darker, more realistic actually. That's the sub there.
Con, helm, steady course.
Speeding up time. So change the direction of the torpedo.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as merchant.
And I think that was another one I classified as a merchant ship. Speeding up time and just stop. And that was a lot too aggressive. So I got my torpedo in the water. Nothing's coming towards me. Nice easy hunt.
Come left to 106, helm aye.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
And I think the torpedo got their attention.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 178.
Now, what I've noticed with torpedoes, at least in the vanilla, a lot of times just let them do what they're gonna do. They're gonna eventually get it, as we watch here.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
But yeah, there have been times I've had torpedoes with broken wire, and they have taken out ships. Subs are a little different.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Back to me looking for the explosion.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 178. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2.
As
Last
you see in the
bearing
background there,
176.
that was the
Contact
explosion.
breaking up.
So got him. And believe it or not,
Come right to 199 Helm I.
that I believe was the end of that engagement, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was. And of course, they tell me I need to continue on my job. That's not what I was doing. Although, I think it was. So now I'll go and go against these. And this is where the fun started.
Con sonar lost contact. Last bearing 324.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Now going into this one, I was a little, I won't say overconfident, but I had a high confidence level.
Con sonar new contact bearing 326. Designated Sierra 1.
But we all have that confidence in us, confidence in us until
Con sonar new contact bearing 3.
torpedoes start flying,
Con maneuvering.
and
Making
that's where
bearings
this
for
gets
5.
real interesting. All right, well, time to find out about these contacts here.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
So yeah, so I got one.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
So these are the two I'm trying to get at. And trying to see how to do this the right way.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
Yeah, I'm firing.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
And at this point, I'm thinking I got this. Not a problem. So we got the first one closed. Should be able to take care of it.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
So I got everything classified. Now I just need these torpedoes to track and I can get out of here.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 2.
And that started.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is cavitating.
That started all my troubles.
Make depth 411, dive by.
Trying to get deep, but from here on out, it is more about survival. Now, what I should have did was pull the total array in. And I think my torpedo is locked. I think. But at this moment, I should have pulled my total array in and increased my speed, but this is where
Passing 900 feet. Make depth 305, dive by.
and the conditions and the speaking is throwing me off, because the conditions, like I said, I
Con
forgot
sonar,
that's in meters,
noisemaker bearing 336.
and I'm used to feet, and I need to
Make
see if there's a way I can change that. But
3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
going at it, they launched the noisemaker,
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 300. Contact faded.
and I am now at high speeds,
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
and of course I lost the wire.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 334.
Both of them. So now I'm just letting my torpedoes do their work.
Con, dive at 305, dive by.
And I hear the
Con
torpedo out
sonar,
there.
noisemaker bearing 334.
And I probably need the skills that that sub captain had, because he kept dodging.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 320. Con sonar, Sierra 3 is cavitating.
They are trying to get out of there.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots.
I am pushing my reactor to the max.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 327.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Slowing down a bit here. Try to get a
Con,
shot off.
torpedo room, tube jammed on launch.
And this is where things start for me. I have never had a torpedo jam.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 346. Contact faded.
But I think it was due to my speed. I didn't slow down fully yet.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
So at this moment, I'm only down
Con
one, two.
maneuvering. Making turns.
Con sonar, launch transient from.
And now we got another torpedo.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 348.
So now I'm getting a little nervous. 2 torpedoes or more.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
2 torpedoes or more. So now I'm getting a little nervous. 2 torpedoes or more. 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 2 torpedoos 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 or more. 2 tor
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 3, 5, 2.
Here we go.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Going deep and left.
Con, fire control, we've
Passing 1,100 feet.
Of course, I lost that wire, but that wasn't
Passing
unexpected.
1,200 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Con, sonar, regained contact on.
Passing 1,300 feet.
And now I am pretty low.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 1,300 feet.
I think I was taking it up and right.
Passing 1,200 feet.
And I got lucky with that one.
Passing 1,100 feet.
At this moment, I'm not even paying attention to the other subs. I'm
Passing 1,000 feet.
trying to survive.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 900 feet.
And I'm also
Passing
launching
800
decoys.
feet. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 700 feet.
And I think this is
Passing
where I get hit.
600 feet.
Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
Passing 500 feet.
flooding in the machinery space.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
That's when I took a hit. Total array is jacked up.
Passing 300 feet.
I think pumps were messed up. I have to go back and look. Yeah, so
Damage control party. Made to the machinery space.
start taking care of damage.
Passing
Still in the
200
fight.
feet. Make depth 229. Dive by.
But it is getting dicey out here.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 0, 1, 1.
And I forgot that I have torpedoes in the water myself.
Make depth 213. Dive by.
Another torpedo.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 0, 1, 5.
And also, I may need to rearrange the layout of the sub interfaces because it kind of take up a good chunk of screen.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
And here we go, trying
Con, sonar, launch transient from.
to get a shot on them. I fired my torpedo.
Come right to
Try to
0,
turn away a
7,
bit.
1. Helm aye.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 0, 2, 8.
Con, dive at 198. Dive by.
Right now, it's just a
Make
lot
depth
going on around.
427, dive by. Passing 700 feet.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing, 333.
And this is where my adventure started of I didn't care what my torpedoes were doing. I'm trying
Make turns
to
for
not
3
sink.
3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
So,
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 1.
Con, helm, steady course.
and during all that, I finally got one. But now I'm trying to make it.
Passing 1,300 feet.
And this is when I realized I think I'm a little too deep. So I can hear the torpedo getting
Con,
close.
knuckle formed.
I'll swerve out the way. Now it's a battle of survival. From here on, you're basically going to see me swerving the whole time, but I'm going to take a shot.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Firing the moss. Try to get it to chase it.
Con, knuckle formed.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 3 3 knots.
And I thought at the moment
Passing 1,300 feet.
that would help me.
Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 900 feet. Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 900 feet.
Yes, I will be dodging torpedoes from now to the end of this,
Passing 1,000 feet.
which is a long
Passing 1,100
time.
feet. Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,400 feet.
Realize I'm way too deep.
Passing 1,500 feet.
Now I gotta get this thing back up.
Passing 1,500 feet. Passing 1,400 feet. Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,200 feet.
Trying to get up to I can do some maneuvering up or
Passing
down.
1,100 feet. Passing 1,000 feet.
Once
Con,
again,
sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 2. Last bearing, 3 1 4. Contact faded.
if anybody can tell me how to change the reading on the conditions.
Rig ship for ultra quiet. Passing 900 feet.
I would like for that to be in feet than in meters. I'm American, yes, that's what we do. But yeah.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
Con sonar, launch transient from. Con sonar, regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 313.
Now here is one moment where I just didn't understand.
Come left to 266. Helm aye.
Or maybe I just misjudged. It was like his torpedo was instantly on me.
Con sonar, regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 284.
As I keep
Con
dodging this.
sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 317.
And I'm like, that just can't be, but here we go. That first
Passing
torpedo
800
exploded.
feet.
Thank goodness.
Con, fire control. We've lost the...
Passing 700 feet.
And of course, with all this maneuvering, I'm cutting
Passing
and snapping
600
and
feet.
tripping up wires.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Con, knuckle formed.
Kind of got almost to the point I was about to give up.
Passing 500 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,200 feet.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
Con, torpedo room, tube jammed on launch.
And that's my second one. Going much
Con,
too
torpedo
fast.
room, tube 4 ready.
But I am learning a hard lesson.
Damage control parties. Late at the control room.
Con, knuckle formed.
Now I'm thinking about taking another shot if I can get there.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
Every time I shoot a torpedo,
Con, knuckle formed.
and have to make a move, lose the wire. Thought I was good with that. And maybe I should have just left.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Con, sonar, launch transient from.
Every time I launch, they launch.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
And of course we did. The more I think about it, I probably should have did shorter launches and activated the torpedoes. Because I think they were activating past the target, and that did me no good.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing, 334.
Con, knuckle formed.
And I am dodging left, right,
Passing
up, and
1,200
down.
feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,000 feet.
Con, sonar, lost contact.
Passing 900 feet. Passing 800 feet.
Con, sonar, regained contact.
Passing 700 feet.
Sound like one of the torpedoes exploded.
Passing 600 feet.
Of course, I have another.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 600 feet. Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra.
Passing 800 feet. Passing 700 feet. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 600 feet.
At this moment, I don't even know which
Con,
direction I'm
sonar,
going.
we are cavitating.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 300 feet.
And I seriously doubt if I put the other
Passing
sub on the
300 feet.
defensive. No noise makers or anything.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 500 feet. Passing 6.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 700 feet.
At this point, I wasn't even looking for the other
Passing
sub.
800 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 800 feet. Con, knuckle formed. knuckle formed.
I have been dodging for the past, feel like 30 minutes.
Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 800 feet. Passing 700 feet.
Now we got away. Last torpedo exploded, so I'm free.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Come left to 301. Helm aye.
So now I'm gonna see if
Make
I can.
turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
So now I'm gonna see if I can take out this last sub. He's running at 5 knots. I think I can get a little close. Fire a torpedo. Get this done.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Come left to 295. Helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Shoot 2-3.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Now here we go.
Con sonar, launch transient from.
I launch, they launch. Now here's what I don't get. We launched almost at the same time. But I swear his torpedo is going to be on me instantly.
Make depth 625. Dive by. Make depth 701. Dive by.
Con sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 289.
Now, I don't know if that was a torpedo from him. I'm pretty sure. The angle's
Make
coming,
turns
maybe
for
it wasn't.
3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
But I'm back to diving, swerving, turning, and evading. And I will lose the wire.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 273. Contact faded.
What I should have did was, before I made those maneuvers, was activate the torpedo. I will keep that in mind next time.
Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,400 feet. Make depth 396, dive by.
Torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Thought I'd change my mind, load of moss, just in case.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
And this was my mistake.
Con, torpedo room, tube jammed on launch.
I forgot I was going too fast. And now I'm down to one tube.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Once again, not thinking.
Con, torpedo room, tube jammed on launch.
Forgot about my speed. So with DotMod, I know now I have to lower my speed. Now I have no torpedo tubes, kind of dead in the water. Luckily, I actually survived this. I was able to dodge all torpedoes and took tail and run. So enjoy my torpedo dodging abilities as we get to the end of this.
Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed.
Con, sonar, launch transient from Sierra 2.
Con, knuckle formed.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2.
Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 296. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 296. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 297.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Come right to 270. Helm aye.
Con, torpedo room, tube inoperable.
Come left to 189.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 25.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots.
So at this point, tuck tail and ran. He's going the other way. I think we call this a draw. I am burning this reactor up, but yeah, I have no functioning torpedo tubes. Everything's looking clear. And I think I'm gonna try to get out of this. Oh, well, I have to go a little further. Yeah, I'm still being pinged, so speed up the time.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 339. Contact is in the baffles.
Yes, I have ran away.
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Yeah, so that means that I still got something by. So I'll continue on.
Come left to 126. Helm aye.
Speed time back
Con
up.
sonar
Con, helm, steady course.
And all this damage I cannot get fixed here. Have to take it back to port.
Damage control parties. Damage control parties. Late at the control room.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 336. Contact is in the baffles.
It should be enough. Yes, it is, and I am leaving. Nothing else I could do. One got hit, one got away. But look at that. I actually completed the mission. Well, with that being said, thanks for watching. This DotMod was interesting. And I'll see you all next time.